Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. This is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Taurus for the month of March 2021. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started, Taurus. So this month we're going to go ahead and start off with these witch rune cards that I created, and we're going to pull two for you, Taurus. Okay, so the first one is crossroads. So you're at some sort of crossroads in the month of March. And we have the moon coming out. So I feel like there's a fear of moving forward. I feel like there is a shadow that is hindering your progress, is what I feel, Taurus. So Tauruses. So we have the feminine energy coming through. We have the moon's energy coming through. So there is the possibility of transitioning from what has kept you stuck into actually facing that shadow, opening up your imagination and moving forward and making long-term changes in your life, making major life decisions that will affect you for a long-term period of time, like possibly for the rest of your life. But there's a shadow that is keeping you stuck from moving forward. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and pull this is the Spellcaster's Oracle cards. Spellcaster Oracle card to go with these two witch runes for Taurus. Okay, well, there's your card. So we have the card, it's called Trust. I feel like there's an angel around you. I feel like there's an angel around you who is helping you through this. I feel like they're showing you what your fear is. And I also feel like they are helping you to feel the magic of this transition, to feel the magic of moving forward. I feel like they're also helping you to open up your crown chakra and to see the light of what this fear is or what this shadow is. I feel like it's as if by magic that you see the light, so to speak. So I feel like this angel is around you, helping you to trust while you're stepping into the unknown. And I feel like they want you to trust where you're going, because where you're going, if you just go ahead and step forward, you will be surprised at the changes that will happen. Like I said, it'll be as if by magic that you actually see something. It's as oh Jesus, it's as if by magic that you actually see what has kept you stuck. And I feel like you'll feel, wow, that's what really had me stuck. Wow. All right, so that's what I feel. You're going to get this aha, like an epiphany, so to speak. And I feel like, this angel is like really helping you out. You got some major angelic guidance coming around you in the month of March, Taurus. All right, so we're going to go ahead. I feel like they're telling you to trust what is coming through your crown chakra, is what I feel. Trust your thoughts. Don't let the fear take over you moving forward. You need to trust in the divine guidance, with the angels showing up. Trust in the divine. Trust that the divine is not going to steer you wrong, is what I feel. So let's go ahead and we're going to pull some what's going on in your headspace in the month of March for Taurus. What is going on for Taurus? What does their headspace look like? Taurus. What's Taurus's headspace look like? These are the Mind and Body Makeover cards, and they're oval, and they're really hard to shuffle. But I love them. They are such awesome cards. Okay, so Taurus, what is going on with Taurus's headspace? Things should be different. Life is unfair. All right, so that is that fear-based energy that's coming through. You feel like life is unfair to you. That if you move forward, things are going to continue the same way that they have been going. All right, so you need to set healthier goals. Stay in balance right here. Stay in balance. I now observe my life from a broad, objective perspective so I can give birth to healthier relationships and career situations. All right, so that's the way that your head should be thinking. But the fear is speaking through your crown, telling you, things should be different. And life is so unfair. So I feel like that's that fear of unknown, that fear of moving forward, because life is so unfair that it's a shadow. It's actually just a shadow within your mental body. And you need to really start observing your life from a different perspective, right? Observing it from a more objective perspective and understand, you got to take the good, Taurus, with the bad. Because if you didn't have no bad, you would never appreciate the good, right? So you just need to trust that you're being divinely guided. You need to trust in that the crown thoughts that are coming through, because I feel like you are claircognizance is the word I was looking for. I feel like you're able to hear the spirit world, but your fear is blocking that, Taurus. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pull. This is the witches tarot cards. And we are going, oh, there's a cat hair. We're going to pull some tarot cards to a little bit clarify a little bit better what's going on in your headspace for Taurus. Taurus. Okay. All right. So what's going on? Okay, so we have the Six of Cups, right? So the Six of Cups tells me that life has been unfair to you, perhaps as a child. So growing up through adulthood, you've kept that energy, you've kept that mindset as, what, no matter what I do, no matter where I go, no matter what I try, life is very unfair. So what you need to do is let go of that energy. I feel like that fear was instilled within you since you were a child. And I feel like that's what you need to let go of, right? There's that major life decision. So you need to make that conscious decision to face that shadow from the past, okay? Because I feel like once you do, there you go. There's that movement forward. there's that trust in the divine. Seeing things from a more objective point of view when it comes to relationships in your life with people in general and career situations, right? So I feel like, you've had to struggle a lot throughout your life, I feel, when it comes to money, when it comes to your workplace. It's like I feel this essence of you having to work from paycheck to paycheck. And you see other people around you who are buying new Escalades and always buying new things. And that's the thing. You need to stop competing with the Joneses, because the Joneses, they have a different life. Your path is a little bit different than theirs. There's no two paths exactly alike. They're similar, but they're not exactly alike. All right. So what you need to do is make this decision to face this shadow of the past. All right. And don't fear moving forward. Trust that you're being divinely guided. Trust that you got the angels around you, and they are pushing you to move forward into this long-term change. All right. So you really need to face the shadows of the past, Taurus. All right. So yeah, look at that. The 5 of Cups. There's that unfair energy. Life is unfair. That woe is me, right? So you have a 6 and a 5, which is an 11, and a 2. So it's like you have a 4 energy where you could become more stable. You could become more stable, but here you are turning your back on making a decision on moving forward. You'd rather just stay in that emotional body, and just say, you know what, things should be different, instead of making that conscious choice to make things different. All right. So Spirit is telling you it's time. It's time to make the decision to face that emotional shadow, right? Face that emotional shadow that has kept you stuck, and master something. What are you mastering? Setting healthy goals, right? Setting healthy goals that in turn will open up new opportunities when it comes to relationships with people and when it comes to your career path. All right. So that's what I see in the headspace for the month of March. So let's go ahead and check into your heart space. What's going on in Taurus's heart space in the month of March? What is going on with Taurus's heart space? Okay. Taurus's heart space. Okay. So here we are, the Temperance coming out in your heart space. There's that essence of balance. Number 14, which adds up to a 5. So I feel like in the heart space, you've been struggling. You've really been struggling to find that emotional balance, right? You've been really struggling with trying to heal them emotional bodies. It has got you thinking, well, things should be different. I feel like the Temperance is coming in your heart space in the month of March, telling you it's time to start trusting in your life. It's time to start trusting in the divine, because the Temperance, or in this deck is called the Balance card, is the angel of time. So there is that angel around you. All right. There's 2. I see 2 angels right off the bat, but I feel like you're just surrounded by your whole team of angels. All right. And they are around you, helping you to face them shadows of trust that you can make a difference in your life. All right. You can make that conscious choice to make a long-term change in your life by letting go of them emotions, letting go of the struggles and challenges that you've been having in life, and realize that it's your own emotional body that is keeping your head telling you life should be different. Life is so unfair. It's your own emotions and emotional grief that has got your head stuck. So it's time to balance out your head space and your heart space. It is time, and that's what the angels are telling you in the month of March. It is time for you to make that conscious choice. It is time for you to make these long-term changes in your life that you've been struggling with in the past. All right, it is time to face that shadow that has had you stuck, and that shadow is your emotions. Okay, so we do have a lot of emotional energy coming through here, Taurus. We do. All right, so we're going to go ahead and clarify that. Sorry, I had to get a drink of water. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify the heart space. Right? Look at that. That Hermit card. So, you know, here you are, the Hermit. So in your heart space, you really need to go within that heart space and face that shadow. All right? Because I feel like you can transition them emotions. You can transmute them, is what I feel. And I feel like you really have never communicated these emotions to anybody. I feel like you've held them with you for a very long time, Taurus, and you've been struggling with this for a while, right? And look at that, the Two of Swords. So we have a 9 and a 2, another 11 coming through in that heart space, right? So here you are, not seeing something clearly here. And you need to go within. You need to go deep within your soul and find that shadow, that fear that is blocking your light, and bring it into a sense of balance. And I feel like that moon's energy is really going to bring that shadow to the surface so that you can transmute it. Okay? So let's see where you are at on your spiritual path. I do feel, though, the Spirit is telling you, Taurus, in the month of March, it is definitely time. It is time to bring yourself into balance. It's time to master staying in the center of your heart. It is time to make these long-term changes to move forward. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on your spiritual path, Taurus. Taurus's spiritual path. What's going on with Taurus's path spiritually? Right, so spirit of elixir, intoxication, uninhibited, and shameless. All right, so spiritually, it's like you're drinking this poison. We keep drinking this toxicity, and you keep drinking a poison. Well, guess what? Look, you're facing right over there. So what are you drinking? What's that elixir, that poison that you're drinking? Is the stories that you tell yourself. And I feel like you hold them deep within you, I feel. I feel like your mental energy is what's telling you life is unfair. And you keep drinking that poison of your mental energy. And Spirit is telling you that poison is not letting you see something clearly. And what you need to see clearly is it's your emotions. You're causing yourself all this grief from your emotions, and you really need to make a conscious choice to bring your mind and your body, or your mind and your heart, into alignment, into a sense of balance, right? So let's go ahead and pull some more cards. Look at this, the Knight of Wands, but it showed up in reverse. All right, the Knight of Wands is that person who's stuck, right? They are stuck moving forward. They are stuck because they feel like life is unfair. And then we have the Chariot. So I feel like the Chariot is telling you, especially on a spiritual level, that you just really need to find that balance. To find that balance. To integrate your dark and your light and understand that you can do this. You know, you can. You need to trust where you're going. You need to trust in the divine. You need to trust that you will be successful if you make that conscious choice to move forward. You also need to trust in your angels, because you're definitely surrounded by angels. Stop drinking the poison of your mind. You know, stop it. Life is unfair because you're making it that way. Because you are choosing to stay stuck due to that your own fear. Right? So you really need to go within and face that fear. Because look at that. See, here you are stuck. If you face that fear, there you are charging ahead. So you have the capability. You do. Alright, so that's what I see for your head, your heart, and your spiritual path for the month of March. So let's keep going. Alright. So, what is going on with love for you, Taurus? So let's see what's going on in your love life in the month of March. What's going on for Taurus's love life in the month of March? What is going on for Taurus's love life in the month of March? Taurus's love life. Okay. Okay. Alright, so the first card is Heart on the Line. So I feel like you could be, stringing somebody else's heart, putting somebody else's heart on that clothesline. So let's pull another one. Wait a minute, wrong one. Alright, so there we are. A masculine energy coming through. Let's see what else wants to come through. Phantom Lover, fantasy. So you could be fantasizing about a certain person, and you wanting to put your heart on the line. Yeah, look at that. In enamored love potion. See, look at this. Back to this spiritually. You're drinking that elixir. Right? And look, now you got love potion coming through. And then up in smoke. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of clarification. Let's start off with Heart on the Line. So, clarify Heart on the Line for Taurus. Heart on the Line for Taurus when it comes to their love life in the month of March. Okay, so stuck. We already got that on the crossroads. So you're stuck at a crossroads when it comes to love as well. Look at this. Mute. There's no conversation between you and another person. You guys are on mute. And I feel like there's a third party situation involved in it. I feel like it could be being mirrored back to you, Taurus. We do see 3 hearts on that heart on a line. So I feel like you are stuck between, a couple of people. I feel like your heart's in the center, and I feel like the other 2 hearts on the other side is the other 2 people involved in the situation is what I feel. All right, you could have a fear of a fear of moving forward. I feel like you have to face that shadow. I feel that is being mirrored to you, right? So we have the Nine of Wands. So I feel like there's been a lot of trials and tribulations in this relationship, and we have the Ten of Wands. And these trials and tribulations have weighed you down, right? They have kept you stuck in the mud. So the third party situation, I feel, is the trial and tribulation within a relationship with you. I feel like you guys had separated. There's no communication. And I feel like either you or the other person could have gotten in another relationship, is what I see. I feel like there's no communication between you and the person that you truly want, the person that you truly fantasize about. So I see a 9 and a 10. So I feel like you have the capability, I feel, to face that shadow that is being reflected back to you, that is weighing you down, because you're definitely stuck at a crossroads with something. It's like you're afraid to make some sort of a decision, perhaps between two people, or you may be afraid that your person's not going to choose you. You take the messages as they resonate, Taurus, because I see a little bit of both ways coming through for you. So let's go ahead and scoot these cards over here, move on into the next one. So there is that person right there. They're dressed for success. They're they're in their tuxedo. They're ready to party. They're ready to, come forward in a very formal way, is what I feel. So settling and third party. I knew it, right? So I feel like either you, Taurus, are settling for being in that third party situation, because you have a fear. You have a fear of moving forward due to past energies. All right. So I feel like, this is somebody who's very formal, somebody who, somebody who, whenever they do it right. They just basically go all out, is what I see. So that's either you, Taurus, or it's the person that you're not talking to. So I feel like you have a fear that your person may be settling for the other person, is what I feel. Right? Exactly. You feel as though you've missed an opportunity with this person. And you feel like this person has settled for the other person, like they didn't choose you. Or Taurus, this could be you settling for the other person, for the third party situation, and perhaps missing an opportunity to move forward with this person because of some sort of a fear. That's what I see. So you take the scenario as it resonates. So here we are, Phantom Lover. So I feel like you are fantasizing about what it would be like to be in a relationship with them. Because you feel as though you've missed an opportunity, but you are seeing the light of what is being mirrored back to you, is what I feel. I feel like you're actually seeing it. You're witnessing that shadow. The moon is illuminating that missed opportunity to you, that has put a wedge from you moving forward. All right. So Phantom Lover in fantasy for Taurus for the month of March. Okay. So reinvention and ascending, right? So I feel like you're fantasizing about reinventing this relationship. Why? Because you're seeing the light. You're seeing the light that has weighed this connection down, right? So, and I've seen that back here. You see it at a distance, but in this one, I feel like in your dreams, with all the stars here, you dream about reinventing a way to bring this connection back together, is what I see. With that, especially with that heart on the line. Alright, so let's pull another card here. Phantom Lover, Reinvention, and Ascending for Taurus and their love life for the month of March. Yeah, so we have Wheel of Fortune. So that's why you're seeing the light, because you're saying, okay, well, it is time. This is a destined opportunity to reinvent myself. Instead of settling for a wedge that was put between me and another person, instead of settling for that immature energy, that childlike energy that is weighing me down. Because if you remember, in your headspace, you did get the Six of Cups, right? That is about your childhood and feeling like life is so unfair. So you actually are fantasizing about how to reinvent yourself, how to ascend up out of this shadow and move forward. Because I see the Wheel of Fortune as movement. Well, Spirit is telling you in the month of March, this is a destined time where luck could be on your side, where you have the opportunity to move out of that dark energy, that heavy energy, and move forward and ascend on an emotional level, right? And they're telling you, you got the strength to do so. You've got the strength to do so, to come out of the shadows and stop restraining yourself due to that shadow or that fear of coming out of it. The 10 and the 8 is the 9, going within and finding that inner strength to rise up out of that heaviness, right? So let's go ahead and move forward, which brings me to the love potion. Drinking the potion, love potion number 9, and feeling enamored, instead of feeling intoxicated and uninhibited, you're feeling enamored, like switching it up. All right, so your heart is feeling like you drank some sort of love potion number 9. Because why? Because the angels are around you, helping you to trust yourself moving forward, helping you to trust in your heart space, bringing that sense of balance. All right, so Taurus, enamored and love potion, right? So there you are, frozen, drinking that love potion, and what it's doing is it's defrosting you. Yeah, here you are, dreaming. Big dreams happening. There you are, dreaming about drinking that love potion, melting the frost off of your heart emotionally. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify. Big dreams, frozen, and love potion. Right? Becoming equal. Handing understanding that, life isn't unfair. You have the opportunity to become an equal partner, to be able to open yourself up to receive love as well as give love moving forward, to have that sense of what? Balance in your heart space. Yeah, and a reason to celebrate, right? Celebrate the fact that, you can do this. Celebrate the fact that you have the capability to open yourself up to receiving love as well as giving love. Be that equal person, handing each other the world without even questioning it. All right. So let's move on into up in smoke. Up in smoke for Taurus when it comes to love. Right? So that's concluding. That is concluding. Whatever words somebody said that caused this relationship to go up in smoke is now concluding. And I feel like they're handing you a key. That angel is handing you a key to open up a door to walk through and to start trusting in your heart space again, right? So that's at 4, that scarcity mindset. What was a scarcity mindset? Life is unfair, right? So you're going to conclude that life is not unfair. It's your own emotional body that is making you relive everything from your past and thinking that life is unfair. That is going to go up in smoke. Saying that to yourself, saying in that mental body that life is unfair is concluding. It's ending. You know why? Because you are moving forward on your crossroads, moving forward and starting to trust that there is a divine plan in order is what I feel. Trusting in the divine, trusting in where you're going, just taking that leap of faith. All right, so that's what I see for love for you, Taurus. So let's go ahead and move on into what are some signs and synchronicities that you could be seeing in the month of March, Taurus. What are some signs and synchronicities that Taurus is seeing, right? So you could be getting truth chills. I apologize for that little delay. I got the crock pot going and it's spilling over. You can hear it sizzling. I wanted to go make sure it was okay. So if you're getting truth chills, as I am telling you this, that is confirmation that you can do this. That is confirmation that you are being divinely guided and you could trust that there is a divine plan in order. All right. Yeah. See, there's the 6 of Cups, that memories coming through again. Yeah, you can be hospitable. You can break the bread and gathering. So you, where there's a table for one setting, you can actually be hospitable and share that table with somebody else. And I feel like you're thinking about that. You were remembering a time where you two did share. You did share a dinner together. Yeah, and I feel like songs are hitting the heart space. I feel like you're feeling it. I feel like you could be channeling music and it's hitting your heart space. Like I feel like you're channeling from the heart space. And that's information that is opening up that heart is what I feel. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on. I could not make up my mind which deck I wanted to use, so we're going to use both of these by Kyle Gray. One is the Keepers of the Light and the other one is Angel Prayers. So let's go ahead and pull a Keepers of the Light for Taurus. Oh yeah, Archangel Michael. Trusting heaven, right? You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to happen. What was the spellcaster's oracle? Trust. I said you guys are surrounded by angels and you need to trust in the divine. So you have the angel of time and you have Archangel Michael around you, right? And you need to trust in the divine, trusting heaven, right? Trust that you are surrounded by angels. There's a miracle going to occur for you. Trust in the miracles of the divine. Oh, this is so amazing. All right, so the angel prayer for Taurus. Love and accept yourself. Thank you, angels, for lovingly guiding me to self-acceptance, right? So you need to love and accept who you are. You know, life isn't as difficult as what you think. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on into the next set of cards. So we're going to pull an angel or an animal card for you. What animal wants to come through and is assisting Taurus with this transition? Yeah, the flamingo spirit. And number 26, which adds up to an 8. So again, trusting heaven, trusting in the divine that there's a new opportunity coming for you. And embrace the in-between. Embrace the fact that, you know, that you guys had the space to do the healing, right? I also feel too, they're telling you to embrace the in-between. And in-between would be the angels and the spirit world. Embrace that you are in between two different worlds, like the 3D world and ascending to the 5D world. Because you did get ascension here with the love cards. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a chakra. What chakra is being affected for you, Taurus? What chakra is being affected for Taurus? What chakra is the most affected for Taurus in March? The heart chakra. Rhodonite. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. Right? So the heart chakra is being affected, and they're telling you to carry rhodonite. Okay, and what crystal? What crystal do you recommend other than rhodonite for Taurus for the month of March? Amazonite. Life's purpose. I am fully aligned to and living my life's purpose, right? Your life's purpose. And that's why you're at a crossroads. You need to make this major life decision to make these long-term changes because it is part of why you are here, is what I feel. I feel like, too, that love, Taurus, could be part of your life's purpose. Love is part of your life's purpose. It's also, I feel you have the capability to actually talk to the angels. But you don't trust yourself. You don't love yourself. Look. Love and accept yourself. Open up that heart chakra. Make it your most treasured action to love and accept yourself. Alright, so the final message is a postcard from Spirit for you, Taurus. A postcard from Spirit to Taurus. This is what your postcard looks like on the front. You are not alone. That's what the front of your postcard says. You are not alone. What did Archangel Michael say? Trusting in heaven. The angels stand close, right? You are not alone, and you need to trust in that. So, dearest you, Taurus, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Okay. There are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things, which is why you got the Two of Swords. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences, hence why you got the Six of Cups. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means a part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that shows up in your life. And that is why on a spiritual level, you are keep drinking from that cup of toxicity. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much, Taurus. We really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by the super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so, so much. So that is a final message from Spirit that they want to send off to you for the month of March, Taurus. I'm holding it there if you want to stop it and read it yourself. So those are your messages, Taurus. Thank you for watching, and blessed be